いらない知らないその君のここ飽きちゃわないよ取り繕って汚い汚い私の心錆びついた愛だけで十分なんだ。
So all you need is this, and this. Use this, and this too. Don't forget this stuff. Throw in this, and use just a splash of this. And you get that.
I find it hard to think clean. Some days are easier to I find it hard to think clean. Some days are easier to
Gary, can't you see I was blind? I'll do anything to change your mind.
The day that I met you, I started dreaming.
Losses to the neck, but now I'm trophied up. I'm saying like bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam.
Again and again. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love.
Meet my new favorite scrap yarn project, this adorable little fidget caterpillar. This pattern by All From Jade is so perfect for markets and using up all your scrap yarn, so make sure you stay tuned for its release on February 6th.
Losses to the neck, but now I'm trophied up. I'm saying like bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on, you wouldn't understand.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no
Look at this.
What is amigurumi? Amigurumi is a Japanese word that combines two root words meaning crochet or knitted and stuffed doll. To make adorable stuffed plushies, amigurumi is all about crocheting in a round using a special magic loop to start, whereas normal crochet involves making all sorts of shapes, including flat ones. In fact, amigurumi is what gives boobles their adorable round tubby shape, which means you'll need to ask,
It's pretty rare when I make birds, but the lady that ordered this custom order wanted me to add as much detail to her bird as possible, which unfortunately led me to crochet every single feather on the bird's wings, which I did. After crocheting 2 wings, I sewed them to the body, and this is the final look. I'm not gonna lie, this was the most tedious plushie I've crocheted in a long time, but it was a fun challenge. Let me know what you would have done instead.
Can I get a slushie?
What kind?
A blue one?
Okay, what size?
Mom.
Bridge over water, I'm jumping on. Taking a picture of all the people close to us. Head below the surface.
everything I crocheted in 2 weeks. Boots. Times 8. Neapolitan cow. Cozy frog. Concha turtle. Baby bunny. Octo keychain set. Times 5. That's all. Bye-bye.
I recently designed this baby boba dragon amigurumi pattern, and I'm currently looking for testers on Instagram. So if you want to apply to test out this super adorable pattern, just check out my Instagram to go through the process.
I make 5 figures a month with crochet, and here's exactly how I do it. This is the first figure I made, and here's the second one. This is the third one right here, and the fourth, and the 5th figure of the month.
How did I get from crocheting like this to crocheting like this? Here are 3 game-changing ways to level up your crochet. Use a hook that's way smaller than the recommended size on your yarn. I use Marvel by 4 Seasons acrylic yarn, and the label says to use a 5.5mm hook. I completely ignore that label and I use my 2.75mm clover hook instead. Just look how neat and tight my stitches look with a small hook. Don't be afraid to stuff the hell out of your plush. Seriously, it makes your plushies look so nicely shaped and structured. Learn how to sew felt. It just really brings your crochet characters to life, and you can be so creative with felt too. If you don't know where to start, check out my YouTube tutorial on how to sew felt. If you guys haven't done any of these 3 things, do them now because it will change your crochet game forever.
I wanted to show you guys my proudest creation. You ready to see what I made? Look at how cute he is. It's Chucky from Rugrats. Okay, so I just wanted to show you. I think it's like 5-hour work time, but here's his hair. His glasses are made with like wire, and then I crocheted around it. And then I did all the details. his little slipper shoes. His little shoes with the shoelaces. He is so cute. He's literally like the size of a baby. He's so adorable. I made Wednesday Addams yesterday or the day before yesterday. And she's the exact same size as him. But like they're just so adorable, so cuddly, and I can't wait to make more. So who should I make next? Comment down below who I should make, because like he's so cute. Look at his blush cheeks and the freckles. He is for sale if anybody wants him, so let me know.
If you want to get into amigurumi or crochet plushie making, here is everything you need to get started. Firstly, you'll need yarn. You can use any yarn type that you would like, but if you want to make plushies like mine, then you can use Premier Parfait Chunky or Hobby Honey Bunny. I also have my own yarn brand coming out in 2 months, so keep an eye out for that. Secondly, you'll need crochet hooks. I recommend a 4 to 5 millimeter hook if you are using plush yarn. You can find them anywhere at Spotlight or online. I recommend just going for the cheapest option in case you're not sure if you want to commit yet. You'll need darning needles. You can find these at any craft store or online for a couple of dollars. I recommend getting the plastic ones just because they are a little bit safer and you can get them in different sizes as well. Next, you'll need stitch markers. You can also find these at the same places as the darning needles for the same price usually. I recommend using these plastic stitch markers. I started out using a safety pin, which wasn't great. The amigurumi specific things you'll need are plastic safety eyes, which will come with the backs. You can get them at Spotlight or online at eBay or Amazon. And you will need polyester filling. You can also get these at Spotlight or online. And lastly, you will need some online resources to learn how to crochet. I'll show you a couple of ones that I used to get started. So I used this crochet chick tutorial on YouTube from Willow Art Studio, and I watched this 5 Must Know Beginner Skills by the Mary J over and over again while I was learning how to do the chick. I'd also encourage beginners to make a Ribbler account. You can find a lot of free patterns on there too. And that is everything you need to get started with amigurumi.
Everything I crocheted for my first market tomorrow, part 1. Tiny whales. X24. Pocket octo. X20. Penguin. X12. Tiny bee. X13. Christmas pickle. X10. Emotional support pickles. X10. Little snowman. X15. White and peach stego. Blue stego. Purple and pink stego. Chicken. X2. Mario Star. Baby Ghost. X6. Ghost. X3. Tiny Octo. T-Rex. Bronto. B. Unicorn. Dango Cat. Candy corn. Baby sea turtle. Check for part 2.
If you don't know how to sew on body parts by now, you need to get with it, okay? Let me show you how. First, you're going to pin your body part where you want it to stay. And that way it will not move around when you're sewing it on. Attach your stupid little yarn tail to your stupid little needle and start sewing. You go 1 stitch into the body, and then the next stitch is going to be on the body part you were sewing on. Some people think they need to go through this bottom bar here, the top of the single crochet, but no, don't do that. You're gonna go through the bar. So in between 2 rows, the last 2 rows, you're gonna put your stitch through there and then back to the body, okay? I find that this just gives it more of a secure hold, and then you don't have to like fidget with your piece trying to find the outer edge of the leg. For the sake of time, we're speeding this up, but that's as easy as it is, okay? One through the body and then through the post of the single crochet. And you're just going to follow the edge of your body part around. Don't try and pull it in certain directions, just sew it on exactly where it lays on the body. About halfway through, you're going to want to check and make sure that you're on the right path so that you don't finish sewing and look back and say, oh my god, this looks stupid. And then once you have a tiny hole left open, you can take your stuffing and stuff that bad boy even more full, okay? We do not want floppy limbs. After your last couple stitches, you're going to want to pull tight and then just check your work to make sure that it looks good. And you are not going to fasten off until you are 1000% satisfied with your sewing job, okay? We're not working for 2 hours to get to the end, sew on a stupid limb and be like, good enough, right? No, that's not how we do things. To fasten off, you're going to find a stitch on the body or the limb, whichever is closest, and you're going to put your needle through the hole, and then you're going to pull that tail through, but then work backwards, go through that loop so that you can pull a nice tight knot. And you're going to do that again in the exact same spot that you just did, pull it through and then put it back through that loop. And then you can just hide your tail, easy as 1, 2, 3. Some people like to weave in their ends a couple times. I just think I put it in once and then I hide the tail. Cut off your ends and bam, there you go. Now go do it yourself.